Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, June 1st, 2016. Well, take a look at this stock, folks. I've talked about this a fair amount over the last few days, but it is something that I think needs a video to really show you what's going on and how much potential this potential play has. The name of this company is ZFGN. It's a biotech, relatively small company, $100 million, $200 million company here. The key is, notice how you keep getting up to this range. See this little pivot, and then look at right here all the way across. So if you take a line from yesterday and just draw it across, look at how perfect that is. So you can see that the exact level here is $7.14. So $7.14. It keeps hammering to that exact penny over and over again. I mean, these are 10-minute candles. So even right here, I mean, think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going on, always hammering on $7.14. All right, over here today, same thing, here again, and then it's backing off. Now, what's this telling us? Well, this is telling us that there's got to be something there that's keeping it from popping through. And the answer is very simple. You can actually see this by looking at the level 2. So I want to do that right now, folks. Let's bring the level 2 into focus right down here. And on the level 2, you can see there's 144,000 shares that's blocking it from rising. And the key is, most people would look at that and say, oh, there's someone big selling. That's not necessarily the case. Obviously, someone has a lot of shares there. But what you really want to focus on here is if those shares get bought. All right, and what I've seen in history, and it replays over and over again, if it gets bought, you will see a major pop in the stock. Probably 10% or more, maybe more than that. So what you're really watching here on a short-term basis is you just want to watch your level 2, and if someone buys this amount of shares, you know, it's probably an institution, right? So everyone is going to charge into it and continue to buy after that. It's almost going to be like a snowball beginning to roll down the mountain. Okay, so again, watch this on your level 2 right here, 144,685. Now, it was 157,000 this morning, so slowly those shares are getting eaten up. But what we're looking for is someone to come in and buy 50,000 or 100,000 shares. And if that happens, you will see this stock blow through this and probably go to $8+, maybe $10. All right, so again, this is what the level 2, honestly, the level 2 is useless anymore except for small caps, where you get a much clearer read of what's going on here. And again, small investors will follow these, and then they'll be the chasers and so forth. But what we want to do is we want to pay attention to that right there. And if you start to see that clear, and this is what I'm going to do, you start to see that clear, you buy. All right, once it's below 100,000, once it's like 75,000, 50,000, you try to hit it right away, grab a bunch of shares because it's going to blow through. And again, you'll get a pop almost immediately, probably, 50-cent pop on this, maybe more. Okay, now there is risk because if it doesn't get through, the stock is vulnerable, right? So that's why a lot of investors, amateurs, would say, oh, well, I'll just buy it now because hopefully it gets through. Well, we don't go on hope, right? Overall, do I like the company? Yeah, I do. But, I mean, if you're playing specifically for this reason, you don't just randomly buy ahead of it. You got to wait for that signal. And then you look to jump on board. Okay? And again, just to show you something else, let me take the level 2 away here. Take a look at the daily chart. And the daily chart's actually phenomenal. All right, look at this. And here's that same line. I can erase it on the daily chart. But look at this. Look at the consolidation above the 2 moving averages here. Look at the stock, how it's down so much. So any sort of news, which does look like something's going on here, you could see this thing pop. Honestly, it wouldn't be surprising to see this at $12. I mean, it could do that type of move, folks. It really could. All right. Anyways, just want to pass this information. Watch the level 2, guys. Watch that 144,000 and change shares. Again, if they start printing 714s, don't jump on board if it's 100 shares. What you're looking for here is someone to buy a good 75,000 there, or more. Once it gets down to 75,000 or less shares, 50,000, 40,000, that's when you want to grab some of those. All right, because that's going to be the trigger. Trust me, if someone's buying 75,000 shares there, it's an institutional player or a big money player, and it'll go. Okay, so just a heads up, I like passing these tidbits of great information to you guys, so it's likely a scenario where you'll profit on a trade. But again, wait for it, be patient, watch it. If it does it, rock it. All right, guys, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Sign up for the Research Center. Take the 7-day free trial. We'll see you there. Take care.